They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. We're looking forward to it all week. And the Scarlet Knights will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Michigan's offense will get the first swing of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches are.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice picks and catch.
That's a foul on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. Going to have some resilience. He's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for it.
You can barely hear yourselves thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Running back searching for a hole. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Guys, let's talk just for a second about Rutgers. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who was very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Give to the fullback. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long, it's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole play looks open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Firing to the right, complete. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Quarterback keeps it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of bounce, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Release to the back. It's complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The Scarlet Knights have it with it. Sneaks it in.
It's just so nice to have a single ball who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my career.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they take advantage of good starting field position, move the ball 35 yards. And they finish the deal with the quarterback sneak. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. What do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
They'll run the option. Now the bench. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Third down. Offense trying to go option, seeing if they can outflank the defense by pitching it, but nothing there. Great penetration out front. The defense looked like they were ready for it, guys, and they were able to come away with a massive negative play.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Here's the pressure. Punts it out of the air. Brings it to the open. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll power it inside with the fullback. So now it's second and long. They go to the ground. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to him again. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. The Scarlet Knights back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. On the move. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
He'll take it himself. Got enough for the first down. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So here comes the Michigan offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the need to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip and quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Buying some time. Throwing on the run. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Addison. Turning it on. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and 1. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal, but instead they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stops at the 14. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Nice move to keep running. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas.
Oh, he's got some space. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
And playing defense now in college football, you have to be ready for motions. And wide receivers are becoming more and more part of the game plan of getting them the football, letting them be running backs. You see it even in the NFL zone, too. Great job by the defense. They were ready for it. They were aware. Now the offense maybe use that as a decoy in the future.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Quick handoff. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gets it out quickly. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Brings up 2nd down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Dumps it to the back. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. He's in open space downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him lose there, and it was incompletion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Man, oh man, the ball carrier just shut down.
And I think what they need to push up front too, right? They got to move that defensive lineman out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to put it away for the first time tonight. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air on 1st down. He holds one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Ann Arbor.
The Wolverines will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's going to bring this one out. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Just an outstanding return there, and really sets up his offense nicely. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Finds his man. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And how nice is it, David, on 3rd down to have a viable option running routes out of your backfield? That's why this running back is so valuable to this offense.
Yeah, and what matchup do I want to play? I want to play matchups where I have the advantage. I got a speed matchup of a linebacker versus a running back. Nice route, looking like he's going outside, cuts it in. Nice timing and rhythm with the quarterback. Nice 3rd down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Here he goes breaking the pocket. There he goes. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy bails out his offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect, but he's just got the ability to scramble and just to create and extend plays. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but look at the situation now he's put his offense in. He was able to get a nice chunk of yardage back to make this decision on 3rd down for the play caller a whole lot easier.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
That thing would have hit a spring in the middle of the umpires. Perfect. And now he is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting it out there.
Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. He's got it down the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Man, it's so important to play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field, even if he needed to rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
He's got him. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end to the ground with the back. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counter approach? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Eakin. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. This drive will open from the 15. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first and get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and get 6 points.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to burn this defensive back. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Now on the option. Now the toss. He stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Oh, he makes the catch. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll keep it himself.
Oh, my God.
He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it up to 12. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll go back to work with the 1st down in the final period. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. It would take a miracle to get back in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this fourth down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. Touchdown, Wolverine. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
This offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though we're in the fourth quarter.
He wants to throw it. He gets in there for the 2. It's a 2-possession game now, and they've still got a shot. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rutgers has it back, and they'll send the offense back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Addison. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Quarterback part of their running game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Scarlet Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Scarlet Knights are flying down the field. Tight end now in motion. I
meant to give it.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Scarlet Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. He just missed the target on that, but got to put it on his body.
And I tell you what, we kind of got to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee you he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Michigan ready to get that offense offense rolling again. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man. Made the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover.
Great job by the defense ending this ball game. Don't give them any life. Great job forcing the fumble. You already got the lead. You take the ball back with a little bit of time. Nail meat coffin.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Addison.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. On the option. They'll try to run. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to them over and over and over again. You got to pass those tests.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time.
And down he goes. Not sure about putting your quarterback in harm's way there, but that's going to do it. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all time.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go with, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm